coats. You're going to want to put one on so that you can get outside so you don't have that cabin fever start to creep in. Well, there are a ton of reasons to give a winter hiking a try. Here to tell us about some great spots with safety in mind is the woman who leads outdoor events for Washington's National Park Fund. Welcome back to New Day, Teresa Hagerty. We are so glad that you're here with Cascade Mountain Adventures. You've got some great ideas for us. So first and foremost, I remember going on a hike in the winter once, and I picked a bad spot. I slipped and fell and could have really hurt myself, but I got lucky. So we're glad you're here. So first of all, how did you pick these spots? What was your criteria?
Well, there are so many great spots in the state. It is hard to pick as winter is a boundless opportunity here. But the 5 spots we're going to talk about today are areas with destinations in mind for our friends throughout the state that are reasonably approachable for most folks. A great opportunity to get out there, try some snowshoes, try being out in the snow, decide whether or not you love it, or a couple spots too if people are kind of over the snow to talk about as alternatives as well.
See, I like that too. And we're going to get to the gear in a moment so you don't slip and fall on your bum like I did. But first of all, I know a lot of people have dogs and they love taking their dogs to these hikes because it's a great place. Also to keep you safe too. So are they dog friendly where we're going?
All but one.
All but one, okay.
Yes, and I'll mention that one when we get there, but I know folks do love their furry friends. I love the furry friends, and it's more fun to have them out there with you, absolutely.
All right, let's get started. Number 1, Twin Falls State Park. Where's this?
This is just outside of North Bend. This is a destination, although maybe not this week, but destination in mind for folks who aren't interested in the full deep snow experience, but just want a taste of it. This is an amazing, approachable 2.6 mile, 500-foot elevation gain trail. Just enough to kind of get your heart rate up. And as the name suggests, Twin Falls in Olallie State Park has 2 beautiful waterfalls to take in along the way. It follows the South Fork Snoqualmie River, which is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
It's gorgeous, and there's some old growth trees in there that just will make your heart
knock
happy.
your socks off.
Yes,
oh, I love it. Okay,
incredible.
number 2, Rampart Ridge.
Yes, this one is one of my personal favorites. This is the one that you'll find me on this winter season. It's in Mount Rainier National Park, which is near and dear to my heart, of course, and I've led many trips out there. It is a loop that leaves from Longmire. It's almost 5 miles. It's 1,300 feet of elevation gains. This is the most adventurous in the set I'm going to talk about today, but it's well worth it. It leads through beautiful forest, and on a blue sky day, you get incredible views across to the Tatoosh Mountain Range behind Longmire, and of course, Mount Rainier. That's why we're in Mount Rainier National Park. And when she comes out over the ridgeline, it is
beautiful?
Just amazing. That one, though, side note, for safety in mind, there is some avalanche terrain that you cross through there. So that's best to save for a blue sky day where you can see the views with low avalanche risk. And when in doubt, talk to the rangers at Longmire.
Talk to the rangers.
Yes, they'll tell you.
Grace Lakes, number 3.
Yes, that, hopefully folks aren't going to get mad at me revealing a somewhat under the radar destination.
Write this down then.
Sorry. This is outside of Stevens Pass. This is accessible from the upper lot in the Stevens Pass ski area, so do get there early. It's a popular destination. But right off the upper lot, you ascend 500 feet and 4 miles round trip to 2 beautiful alpine lakes right above the ski area.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They're awesome.
Sounds like for maybe more experienced.
Yeah.
So you won't see me there, but have fun.
Rater, you can get cocoa when you're done, though, at the ski lodge.
Okay. All right. All praise ski is my thing. Rater Lake. Did I say that right? Ratter Lake?
Frater, yes.
There's an R.
Oh, no.
Frater Lake.
Frater Lake. This is for our friends in eastern Washington. It's just outside of Colville off Highway 20. This is a really great destination. It boasts 10 miles of nearly flat cross-country ski, groomed trails around Frater Lake with a cute world warming hut you can tuck into, and snowshoe trails on the right side of the cross-country groomed trails that are a great opportunity for everybody. For snowshoers out there, though, be kind to our cross-country friends and make sure that you do stay to the right and leave the nice groomed trail for
slower
them.
Traffic, move right on the highways and on the trails. Our last one is Ruby Beach.
Yes, for those who are just over the snow and want something gorgeous, this place is incredible year-round, very popular in the summer for a good reason. This is in Olympic National Park and offers as much or as little beach walking on the wild Pacific coast as you would want. Sea stacks, great wildlife.
And I love the peninsula this time of year. I think it's just so phenomenally beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
All right, we've got about a minute left. Let's talk about some of the gear we might need.
Yes, a couple serious items and then one that's just fun to make yourself a hiking hero. So as you noted at the top, it's good to stay on your feet.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a good life condition. So if you're not in really deep snow, my favorite thing, these are micro spikes. These are wonderful little devices that just sit right over your standard hiking boots.
Okay.
They're reasonable to take on and off, and when it's icy, if you hit a patch and there's
you're not going to slip and fall on your bum.
Put them on. Exactly.
Once again.
Yes.
All right. And then these are legit snowshoes.
These are legit snowshoes. I brought two different ones for brief show and tell. The ones in the front are fantastic for flatter trails. The ones in the back here, they have a thing called a heel riser. Oh. See this moving up here. For steeper trails, it's hard work on your calf to you have to lift your feet all the way up and down for miles.
So this just can come up.
Yeah.
So just boom, Bob's your uncle.
If you're looking at really going into snowshoeing, it's a great feature to have.
Okay.
That's something to think about. Additionally, in my backpack, you will find the warm fuzzy hat, my favorite pom-pom edition, gloves, probably a couple pairs. And being dry is one of the keys to safety out there. This is in this dry bag, always in my winter pack. You'll find an extra shirt, an extra pair of socks, and an extra pair of warm leggings.
That's actually a good point, because you don't think about that. As parents, you bring the extra for the kids, but you don't for yourself. So that's really, really good. Before we let you go, just tell me one more time what you're doing right now with the Washington National Park Fund.
I'm so thrilled to be with them and their board of directors and in the donor engagement committee, working to put together events in our parks to get people into our amazing national parks, remind everyone why we love them so much, and garner support to make sure they stay amazing for generations to come.
And we are so grateful for your work and for your advice and for everything. Thank you so much. It was good to see you.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon, hopefully in the spring. We're talking about our spring hikes. But meantime,